And I feel like I've been brainwashed by society for so many years to feel like I need to be this like superwoman, like literally if someone calls me superwoman, that's like gonna be, I'm like, need to wash my hair so bad. Ooh, what is that? What is that? What is that? New pajama set unlocked, and it has a cute robe. I'm good, how are you?
Fine, بابا. برای شام براتون دارم برنج با مرغ درست میکنم.
مرسی بابا.
درست کردم. مرغ داخل برنج و اینا.
آره مرسی.
سالاد شیرازی درست کنم یا تو درست میکنی؟
فکر نمی کنم چیز میز داریم برای شیرازی.
اوکی، من سالاد شیرازی هم برات درست میکنم. چی میخواد؟
That's it. مرسی بابا. What's up you guys? Welcome back to another vlog. Before we get into today's vlog, I want to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, which is Thrive Market. I've worked with them before in the past, so I'm so happy to be working with them again. And if you guys have never heard of Thrive Market, they are an online grocery store that specializes in organic and healthy items. They have an amazing selection of food items, cleaning items, baby items, household items. Like they just have so many amazing things. So you guys should definitely check out Thrive Market if you haven't already. Guys, this box is huge. It was actually so hard for me to carry this in here, but I have so many things to show you guys. One brand I love shopping on Thrive Market is Primal Kitchen. They have amazing sauces, condiments, and the ingredients are amazing. They're non-GMO, there's no dairy. That's the biggest thing, there's no dairy. And I picked up the Caesar dressing, and this is made with avocado oil. You guys know I like to avoid seed oils, canola oil, stuff like that. So their dressings and condiments are made with avocado oil. I also picked up the ranch as well as the buffalo sauce. I got this buffalo sauce specifically for the chicken salad I'm gonna make later. Mel picked up a rotisserie, so I'm definitely gonna put this in the chicken salad just to make it a little bit spicy. But you guys can shop Primal Kitchen on Thrive Market. Again, get that 30% off plus the free gift by using my link, again, link down below. Thrive Market actually hooked it up for my audience. They hooked you guys up with a special code. You guys can actually get 30% off your first order plus a free gift when you join using my link, which I'll have down below in the description box. It's thrivemarket.com/Nazanin Kavari. And again, that gets you 30% off plus a free gift. So let's do a little haul of what I got, because I got some good stuff. When I saw this flavor, I knew I needed to get it. Mel and I are heavy in our coffee phase right now. And this is the Nut Pod cookie butter. The kids love these Annie's mac and cheese. So I got 2 packs of them. They're like a little individual cup. Like I said, they have great stuff for kids on there if you want to look for, you know, snacks for the house. And speaking of snacks, this is our favorite chip brand right here, Boulder Canyon. Oh my gosh, easily our favorite. Again, made with avocado oil. And I got the vinegar flavor. I got 2 bags of those. Also for the kids, I picked up these apple sauces. This is the strawberry flavor, but they're like those little pouches. We just ran out of salt, so I stocked up on some Himalayan pink salt. Thrive Market is a great place to stock up on all of like your pantry staples. And again, even like cleaning supplies, like, you know, sprays, detergent, anything like that. Speaking of pantry staples, I also got some of the Thrive Market brand bone broth. These are all from the Thrive Market brand. So I also got some apple cider vinegar, some organic kidney beans. I want to make some chili. Also for the chili, I got some crushed tomatoes. This looks so good, guys. I love pickles. And this is the Thrive Market brand hot and spicy pickle. I've always wanted to try this rice brand. I've seen it on Instagram. It's the Kaizen rice. So I got the Mediterranean style and the Spanish flavor. You guys can see the macros on the back. It's kind of like a, you know, just lighter alternative to just regular rice. It's made with a certain bean. It's made with this bean right here. So I'm gonna try this out and let you guys know because this sounds so good. 15 grams of fiber, 6 grams of net carbs. So definitely want to try this out. You guys know I had to get something sweet. I love these Hue chocolate bars. This is the hazelnut butter one. I'm definitely going to take a bite out of this right now. I also got some more of these Unreal dark chocolate peanut butter cups. I love these. I also got some of these keto dark chocolate chips. Thought this would be good in some Greek yogurt for a little snack. Like I mentioned, they do have household items. So I just picked up this new bamboo cutting board. Our other one broke, so I just wanted to get another one. Definitely need to try the hazelnut. I've tried the cashew butter. Yum. Oh wait, this is dark chocolate. I still like dark chocolate. I was not the biggest fan. Still really good. Kai heard me munching and crunching and he said, I want to eat some. Let's try these pickles, Kai. Guys, one thing about me, when I get new groceries, I have to try everything. Daddy. Oh, I did it. Okay. Wait, let me see how spicy it is, Kai. What if it's too spicy for you? Hold on. I love me a good bread and butter pickle. Spicy, Kai. I inhaled the juice. So one is spicy. They like spicy, so I don't know. Try this chip. Wanna try the chip? You saw the chocolate in your mouth. Come on, Kai. You got all your chocolate? Here. Chippy. What about a pickle? I feel like Kai likes pickles the least out of my kids. Kayvon and Arya loves them. Kai, what'd you put back in here?
Juice. Juice.
It's not juice, Kai, it's vinegar.
Hmm?
That's not juice, it's vinegar. Oh, okay, we can try it, but it's hot. It's hot, Kai.
Yummy.
Yummy? Eat it. I mean, they be eating flaming hot Cheetos like it's nothing.
What is that?
Chips. Which one? This is tomatoes. So mommy can make you chili.
I made my potato.
Potatoes? Oh, you're so cute.
And this.
You want potatoes? What did you say?
Take it.
Oh. Guys, Kai is the cutest baby ever, I swear to God. Again, you guys, you can shop Primal Kitchen and Thrive Market using my link to get 30% off plus a free gift linked down below. Is it too spicy? Don't spit it out, Kai. Ooh, oh my God, everything is falling. Everything is falling right now. This side light that's coming in is ruining my vibe. Maybe we can try to cover it. As you guys saw, I went to hot yoga. I try to get like the smallest clip in there, but it's so hot and steamy that it wasn't even worth trying to film in there. But I've been pretty consistent on my hot yoga, you guys. Like I said, I have a trip coming up at the end of the month. So it's like really motivating me to like stay on top of my workouts, stay on top of my eating. I just want to feel extra good on my trip, especially because I know I'm going to indulge on my trip. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I came back from Europe like 5-10 pounds heavier than before I left. And I'm like, doesn't everybody in the world say that you lose weight in Europe? Am I the only person that doesn't lose weight in Europe? But I did go on a cruise. I think the cruise is what got me. Because that all-inclusive, it will get you. Even though I worked out the entire trip, I still came home like 5-10 pounds heavier. Like I teeter-totter between like 5 to 8 pounds heavier. But I lost it pretty quick. I feel like a lot of it was just like inflammation. Regardless, I just want to feel good in my body. And after hot yoga, I always splash my face with the water in the sink, and it dries out my face so bad. I need to bring like a spray or a moisturizer with me, because literally like I feel like I can't even speak because my face is so tight. And because I'm used to soft water, because our house has a soft water filter, so when I use anything else, I'm like, I literally cannot move my face right now. But yeah, it was a good workout. I'm about to drive home. Is this bird okay? Because I want to film, but this bird is like doing jumping jacks. Is he stuck? Let's go look. Hey, little bro. Oh, you flew away. Okay, bye. Hello, guys. I wanted to close out this vlog just chatting with y'all. I realized this is gonna be my last vlog of 2024. So we're closing out the year. So I was like, you know what? Let's just sit, reflect, chat, and just talk about what we want the new year to bring. So it's crazy because I actually filmed this last year in the exact same location in the backyard patio. I'm drinking tea, like literally it's exactly just like that last video. I will say, rewatching it, I was like, for a split second, I was like, oh, I miss my long hair, because my hair was like long and stuff. You guys know I cut it short this year. But to be honest, guys, I don't really miss my long hair that much. You would think I'd always be like, oh, I miss my long hair, oh, I miss my long hair. It's really pretty, and I can always pop in extensions when I want that look. But I really have been liking the short hair. Even like putting it up in a bun is just so easy, less maintenance, and I've just been enjoying the new look, you know? Like, I'm kind of tired of looking the same all the time, so I'm like having the short hair. I'm already plotting my next move. I think I'm gonna go dark next. Once my hair gets a little longer, go back to dark hair. I talked about it on Snapchat. If you guys don't follow me on Snapchat, definitely make sure you do. I'll put my QR code up on the screen. I'm so happy that I have Nazanin Kavari as my handle for literally all my social medias. So it's just Nazanin Kavari on there as well if you just wanna type it in. Guys, that bird is back. Like, what do you want? Can you guys hear that bird? I don't think you can hear it. I can just hear it because I'm like next to it. But I swear that bird is like doing jumping jacks on the D, like chill. It's crazy how big of a tea drinker I am now, guys. My whole life I did not like tea, which is crazy being Persian. Because my family growing up, they were drinking tea like multiple times in a day, and I'd be like, well, I don't want chai, I don't want that. But I started becoming addicted to tea when I was pregnant with the twins. And I'm like, look at me. I feel like such an adult, like drinking tea. I drink tea like multiple times a day, but I sure do feel like an adult. I'm not gonna lie, like, oh, my green tea. But also healing from surgery, I learned like warm drinks are so much better for your body than cold. So I try to drink more hot, you know, lukewarm drinks. Even like putting ice in my drinks, you guys, like the thought of drinking room temperature water sounded insane to me. And now I prefer room temp. Like, I don't want ice in my water, which is crazy. Y'all, this bird needs to get lost. I can't even focus. Bird! Keep it pushing. Y'all, before we get into the serious stuff real quick, I just need to acknowledge one thing. It's very vain. But 2024 was the year I got my perfect boobs, okay? I'm not wearing a bra. This is no bra. This tank top doesn't have a built-in bra. This is just the girls. This is them just chilling. Like, this is what I've wanted my whole life, and I finally got them. You guys know my story. I got them redone in September. We got an internal bra put in. I have a whole video on that if you haven't seen it, but guys, it's a game changer. Like, this is the first time in my whole life I like really love my boobs, and it feels really good. Don't get me wrong, I have scars. Like, I have anchor scars, and they're gonna take a minute to heal. They're like red right now. I have like red scars, but even with that, I'm just like, yes, I'll take the scars for them to look like this, you know? You guys know I got a reduction in lift years ago, and the one I got when I was 19, it took about 2-3 years for them to fully heal and lighten up. So it takes time, unfortunately, but to me, it's worth it. So let's talk New Year's. So I watched my video last year, and I talk about how I'm not a big fan of New Year's resolutions, and that I was trying to stop thinking that way because I said in the video, I feel like it's definitely like a lack mindset. The thing I don't like about New Year's resolutions is that I feel like when you make goals that you don't achieve, it's very discouraging, and it just like ruins your mood and puts you in a bad mood. And I'm the type of person, when things don't work out, I'm just like, screw it. I don't even want to do it. Like, I'm over it. And I say in that video, I'm like kind of overthinking that way. It's important to set goals and to have a plan and all that stuff. Just watching that video, I'm like, I feel like it was yesterday. I was sitting right here talking about all of my goals for the year, and I was going to the year so hopeful and so excited. And honestly, you guys, I did have some stuff happen to me in my personal life that I have not shared. Maybe one day I'll share in the future. But I did have a lot going on in my personal life. I feel like it kind of like distracted me in a way. That distracted me. Also, my ability to travel. I did say in that video, I'm looking forward to traveling this year. I didn't share yet that I didn't have a green card in that video, but I knew my green card was gonna come this year. So I said like, I'm really excited for this year to be the year I start traveling. And honestly, you guys, like, it's not like I wasn't traveling before. Like, I would travel within the US, but traveling is a huge, I don't want to call it a distraction because that's not the right word for it, but it is a distraction. You spend more money on it. You take time like off of work. It affects you physically and mentally. Just trying to balance everything. For me, I do feel like traveling did kind of deter me off my path a bit. But again, I don't want to make it sound like a negative thing because I'm so blessed to start traveling. I just feel like I did take it a little overboard. Like I said, if you guys watch our podcast, we're actually filming a new episode today. I mentioned that I traveled pretty much like ever since I got my green card, I was traveling like at least once a month. And they were like long trips too. So I was traveling a lot this year, and I do feel like it kind of distracted me from my goals because I feel like in 2023, since I wasn't able to travel, I feel like I was more like dedicated to work, if that makes sense. I don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm trying to say because I feel like I still work very hard. But I feel like 2023, I was like more on it and more like excited for work. And this year, I wanted to enjoy life, which that's why I give myself a lot of grace because I just feel like, in a way, I feel like my early 20s were kind of ripped away from me. I did have 3 kids in the span of literally 3 years in my early 20s. I didn't go to college. I bought a house at 20 years old. I took on a mortgage at 20. I mean, I got married. Like, I did a lot in my early 20s that I feel like isn't typical for people in their early 20s. And again, I couldn't travel. Like, I didn't even have the option to travel. So not traveling, like, these are all things I feel like people do in their early 20s before they have kids, all that stuff. And now I'm kind of going backwards. At the same time, that's just how the cookie crumbled for me. Again, you guys know my story. I didn't have a green card for 20 years of my life. I just got it this year, which was like such a huge thing that happened to me this year. Just the things that even come with being a green card holder is just like so nice. Not having to renew my license every year. I got TSA pre-check. Like, do you know how amazing it is to go to the airport and you got TSA pre-check? I got global entry. These are all things I couldn't have before having a green card. Just things like that. And it gives you so much peace of mind. Like, that was a huge thing that happened for me in 2024 that I'm so thankful for. But I was watching that video and I talk about some of my New Year's resolutions, and it's kind of sucks that a lot of them didn't happen. So part of me kind of wants to spiral. No, not really. That's like being dramatic. I say I really wanted to lose weight. Man, this damn weight loss. Let me tell you guys. Okay, let me tell you. I did lose the weight. I lost 15 pounds actually. I don't know if people noticed, but I lost about 15 pounds before we went on that trip where we went to Mexico, the Bahamas, Miami. I lost about 15 pounds, which is pretty significant. And I gained it all back. That's the thing with traveling, you guys. Traveling makes you gain weight. I'm not gonna say traveling makes you gain weight, but it's the things that come with it. Eating out every day, drinking. Drinking gets you, y'all. Like, people don't realize how much drinking affects weight loss. It's not only the calories that are in the alcohol, but it's also when alcohol goes in your body sees it as poison. So it's gonna completely neglect the fat burning process and just focus on removing the alcohol from your body. And literally, I was drinking like every day in Europe. I had my tinto de verano every day. Like, I was drinking a lot in Spain. And that's the thing. People are like, when you go to Europe, you're going to lose weight. Maybe that's the case. The thing that happened for us is that we went on a cruise. So, that all-inclusive will get you. That all-inclusive will get you whether you like it or not. And it sucks because I stayed pretty active. I feel like I was pretty active my entire trip. But you can't outwork a bad diet. You can't. And that's just what sucks. I don't feel like I eat that bad. I really don't. And it will catch up. Like I started like really counting calories this past week, and without even noticing, guys, like it just piles on. Like even just blindly putting creamer in your coffee, like yeah, it's 25 calories per teaspoon. A lot of us aren't taking a teaspoon and putting a teaspoon in our coffee. We're pouring like this much at the bottom of our mug. And that alone is like 150, 200 calories. I keep saying it, but guys, when I tell you this weight loss, I don't want to make announcements, but I don't care about weight loss anymore. I care about my health. I want to feel good in my body. And honestly, I'm not waiting till the new year. I've already started this past week and I feel so good. I went to hot Pilates like 3 times this week. I went to like reformer Pilates. Like I've been working out every single day, and that's one of my New Year's resolutions, you guys. I want to work out every single day, and even just walking, guys. I love walking now. I have fallen in love with walking this year. That's another big thing that happened in 2024. I truly fell in love with walking. And I know we always hear 10K steps a day, 10K steps a day. And it's just like, it sounds like so much, but walking has really become like my me time and my therapy. I'm really blessed to live in California. I mean, it's literally the end of December and I'm sitting outside drinking tea and enjoying the weather. So I'm taking full advantage of the fact that I live in such a beautiful state that allows me to walk year round. And I go on that walk, you guys. Instead of sitting and scrolling on my phone, I scroll on my phone and I walk. I can watch TikToks while I walk. Like that's one thing I love about it. I listen to TikToks. Not listen to TikToks. I go on TikTok. I listen to my audiobooks. You guys know I love my audiobooks. I think I have an Audible referral link. I'll link down below for you guys. But listening to my audiobooks, I just finished one today. It was so good. Like I look forward to going on my walk so I can sit and listen to my audiobook. And that's the thing, you guys, when you're trying to build a good habit, you have to habit stack. Habit stacking, it makes doing the things that you have to do a lot more enjoyable. For example, me really getting into audiobooks, I'm not just gonna sit here and stare into space and listen to an audiobook. I like to be moving while I'm listening to my audiobook. So for me, like literally I will clean extra so I can listen to more of my audiobook. I'd be like, you know what, let me mop the floor because I wanna listen to more. It like makes me wanna go on my walk, even though let's say it's like late at this point, I don't feel like going. I'll be like, but I really wanna listen to the end of my audiobook. So I'll put on my sneakers and go. So for me, like audiobooks, podcasts too, listen to what my sis said, but finding things that you like in that way, things that you can listen to, like honestly, your body just kind of goes into autopilot. Like my hour-long walk for me is slight work and I go uphill, downhill. At this point, like I don't even feel that hour go by because I'm enjoying it so much. Like I'll watch TikToks, I'll listen to my audiobook, like I switch it up. I don't just like do one thing the entire walk. And literally it gets me doing my whole walk with no problem. And that's actually one of my goals. I leave for my trip in about 15 days. And that's actually one of my goals is to go on my walk every single day until then. And I did the math. If I do 10K steps for 15 days, that's 150,000 steps. That's crazy. That is insane. And that's actually one of my goals. And I think it's going to be easy. That's another thing. Rewatching that video, I actually get really emotional in that video and I cry in that video because I feel so overwhelmed. And that's not to say that I don't feel overwhelmed because I do feel that way. You guys see, I do say it in videos. Like that's the thing, you guys, my vlogs, to me, when I vlog, might as well be FaceTiming a friend. Like that's what a vlog is to me. And that's how I view you guys. You guys are my friends. So anytime I'm like venting in a video, I don't ever want you guys to just take it more seriously than it is. Even in my last video or the video before that, I do vent a little bit about feeling overwhelmed. I talk about, you know, the kids, it's been hard. You know, they're home from school. Like that's like 2-3 weeks of like no breaks just with the kids. Literally, they broke the glass. They literally broke the glass of our entertainment center today. Like having 3 kids is not easy. And that's what I was trying to say in the video. Like guys, like having 3 kids home, like it's been overwhelming. And then of course the comments start. All she does is complain. She is so blessed. She has a perfect life. She has a great house, a great paying job, a husband. She gets to pick up like literally a novel. She has great parents, which is all true. I'm not saying it isn't. But I just read those and I'm just like you just took this way more serious than it needed to be. Like, you know, if you ever vented to a friend and then all of a sudden they try to give you life advice and you're like, girl, I just wanted to have a listening ear. That's kind of how I am with my videos. Like, it's not complaining. It's just venting and also sharing with you guys like how I feel on the inside. Like it just sucks, you guys. I'm never gonna stop sharing how I feel to you guys because again, you guys are my friends and that's what a vlog is to me. It's for you guys to know me on a more personal level. I'm not just gonna sit here and be like, yup, life is perfect, life is great. Because I know I have a great life. Trust me, I know I have an amazing life. For me, it's just like venting. Like if literally my Sag sisters were to FaceTime me right now, I'll be like, girl, listen to what the kids did today. They literally smashed the window. That's what I woke up to. They literally smashed the glass in our entertainment center. That's like what I would tell my Sag sisters, right? So for me to like turn on the camera, like to me, it's like I'm talking to a friend. So it just kills me when I see those comments and it's like, here she goes again, complaining. Then girl, click out of this video. Because to me, that's what a vlog is. What do you guys want to see? Me make my bed and make my tea and act like I'm the most aesthetic, perfect girl. Like look at like next to me, like look at all these shoes and like dirty rag next to me. Like I'm never gonna take the time to be one of these like aesthetic influencers. Like yeah, I'll have my moments. But to me guys, like I don't even enjoy watching that. I don't, because it's not, I don't want to say it's not relatable to me because I don't think that's a prerequisite for me to like an influencer is for them to be relatable to me. But like sometimes when it's like too aesthetic, I think it's because I'm like a mom of 3 now. I'm just like, oh my God, like that's how I feel. So I get it. Like the same way you guys might feel about me venting and just complaining. I get it because like I'll watch a vlog of a girl who has like no kids and she'll like be complaining, venting about how she's overwhelmed, she's tired, she's this. And in my head, I'll be like, girl, shut up. You don't even have kids yet. You have all the time in the world. And I have to stop myself and I have to catch myself. And I have to tell myself like, you haven't even lived a day in her shoes. How can you sit here and judge her? You don't know what's going on with her mentally. You don't know what's going on in her personal life. So how can you sit here? Like it's very egotistical. Like you have a big ego to sit there and view someone who you don't even know. Like you don't even know the inside of their mind, like their traumas, their childhood, their whatever. And you're gonna sit here and judge their entire life off of like one video. You know what I mean? And I feel like I said, I can catch myself doing that and I'm self-aware enough to like acknowledge that. Like, I don't know this girl. Why am I judging her? I just hope when people watch my videos, they feel the same way. Because I know people watch my videos and when I want to vent and just talk about, you know, if I've been feeling overwhelmed this week or whatever, people again just take it out of context and blow up and be like, here she goes again. And I'm just like, bro, it's a vlog. Like, what do you want me to do in this vlog? Like, I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Like, aren't we supposed to just like chat and talk? Like, isn't that what a vlog is? Again, like I can understand because you guys know I have a history of acne. I had really bad acne my entire life. So now that my skin is clear, I genuinely feel like now that my skin is clear, I can be having the worst day and I'm like, at least my skin isn't as bad as it used to be. But anyways, like that's how I felt when I had friends who had like crystal clear skin complain that they feel ugly or they have like one zit. And I'm just like, girl, shut up. Do you know what I would do to have your skin? And I'm like, you know what? The same way I'm doing that to someone, like that's what people are doing to me. So again, I have enough self-awareness to just like, you know, just let people do what they want to do. If you don't want to listen to it, the great thing is I'm not in front of your face. Like you can literally click out the video. But regardless, like I want to just feel good in my body. And if building these good habits the weight loss comes with it, then great. If not, like again, I'm not putting a number on it. If I lose the weight, I lose the weight. If I don't, as long as I'm happy, I'm healthy. I do think I can work on things. I do think that snacking at night isn't the greatest thing to do for your body, just for your health in general. I do eat pretty big portions and that's been a problem my entire life. I do feel like I overeat my portions. I could try to be more aware, self-aware with my portion control. Again, like I'm not putting too much stress on it. Like, I think if I genuinely didn't like the way I felt in my body, I feel like I'd be more like, I need to lose the weight now. But like, I still feel good in my body. I'm strong. I just feel like I could be more fit. Like I can't even do a full push-up. Like there's things I can like improve on, you know what I mean? Another big thing I've been working on this year was my brand. And I'm still working on it, you guys. It's just, dude, building a brand is so much more work. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of influencers do just kind of slap together a brand. Like literally a company will come to you and be like, here's all the products already. Here's the name of the brand. All we want you to do is be the face of it. And a lot of influencers, celebrities, that's what they do. I don't want to do that. I want this brand to literally be my passion project. Like if I don't even make $1 from this brand, that's fine. I want this brand to like be my legacy, and I want everything from this brand to be built with love and built with care. I don't want it to be one of those things where I make this huge thing like, oh, I'm launching a brand, and then you see me drop one product and then it's crickets for like 2 years. I'm not rushing nothing. I am not rushing anything. And I don't think 2024 was the year for it, for real. I said that in 2023, but even with 2024, like I just got my green card, I feel like I really focused on enjoying life and traveling. So I don't feel like this would have been the good year to do it. 2025 though, I think we can make some progress. But yeah, just know guys, when my brand does launch, like it was made with lots of love, lots of care. Like it's not just gonna be slapped together just to say I have a brand. And also with that, my charity, my nonprofit, I have started working on it. Like I know the mission. I was talking to lawyers about creating the, what is it, like a 501c, like the paperwork that came with it. Like I talked to a few lawyers and they would reply to me saying that it's like $5,000, $7,000 for the paperwork. And I feel like that's not true. I don't know. Does that sound right to y'all? Please, if you've ever started a nonprofit, $5,000? I don't know. Y'all, I've been dealing with lawyers a lot more this year, and let me tell you, my biggest regret in life is not going to law school. Like, they charge you $80 to respond to your email. Like, it's crazy. You know, I think every girl that yapped too much has been told at least once that they should become a lawyer. That was like my entire life. My parents would always be like, be a lawyer. You need to be a lawyer. Like, you're meant to be a lawyer. Maybe I should do it for the plot. Yeah, back to what I was talking about. In that last video, I get really emotional talking to you guys, talking about how hard it is to balance being a woman, being a mother, being a business owner, being a wife, being an entrepreneur. Whether we want to admit it or not, being a business owner, breadwinner, provider, like these are traditionally masculine roles. And then we have the feminine roles of being the wife, the mother, the heart of the home, the homemaker, whatever. Trying to balance those two, and take it from me who has been doing it for years, babe, it's not feasible. It's not realistic. It's not. I was talking about in that last video how I'm just like so overwhelmed and how I want to do it all and how I aspire to do it all. 2024 Naz doesn't give a and let me tell you, to my girls who are watching this, who are boss babes and they're also moms and they're also wives, if you haven't gotten to this point, you will get there. Maybe not now, maybe not after the first kid, maybe not after the second kid, but third, you're gonna get there. And for me, that was a big thing for Mel and I. The problem here was I was trying too hard to fit into the societal standards of being a woman and being a mother and being a wife. I was trying to be Becky home Eki while I'm trying to build a business and pour into the business I already have, build another business, all this stuff. You can't do both. And I wanna look good doing it. That's a big thing too. And I want to look good doing it. I want to keep up with my appearance, my fitness, my mental health, my nails, all that. That's why I feel like men can kind of balance the two, because they're a man. Okay, they go to the gym once a day and they shower once a day if you're lucky. But like women, for most of us, like we want to still look good doing it. Again, I was trying to do too much. I was trying to do way too much. In 2024, Naz puts herself first. I put myself first now before anything. When I wasn't, I don't want to start crying, but when I wasn't, you will start holding so much anger and so much resentment and you won't even notice it, but you are going to pour it out on everybody around you. You're going to think that you're holding it all in and that you're tough and that you're this, that, and a third, but trust me, those angry outbursts, it's not because you're an angry person. It's because you're overwhelmed, because you're trying to take on too many roles and wear too many hats. And I am no longer subscribing to that. And it's my fault. I have to take responsibility, because like, for example, I'll be working all day. Like I'll have like deadlines due, but I would tell Mel, I got dinner tonight. I'm going to cook dinner because I want to play this role of being the feminine wife and the mom and the homemaker. And then it would be 6 p.m. and I'm tired from working all day. And then I lash out at everyone because I'm like, I don't have time to make dinner. I have been busy all day. Like, you could have just told your husband to make dinner. And that's where the problem was. Like, I hate when I talk like this, people like come at Mel, but I'm like, you don't understand. Like he would want to do these things, and I'd be like, no, babe, I got it, because I felt as a woman, I needed to do these things. I need to be the one to cook dinner. I need to clean the house every night. I need to make sure, like, there's so many things that us like women do that we don't even realize, like going through the kids' closets to make sure that all their clothing sizes are up to date, going through their shoes to make sure all their shoes are like fitting. Like there's so many things that women do that we just don't even acknowledge because like it's just done for us, you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong here, being a stay-at-home parent is hard work. Like I have never looked at a stay-at-home parent and thought that their job wasn't, I find it even harder because you're not technically getting paid for it. Like it's even harder. So like also disrespecting stay-at-home parents, I'm not even talking about my situation, but like just in general, I just find that so icky. And again, it's also extremely misogynistic, especially coming from other women that don't see the value of a parent in the home to take care of a home, take care of the kids. Like that is a job in itself. I was trying to take on all these roles on top of worrying about work, on top of doing this, on top of doing that. It's not realistic. Maybe people will take this as a crash out, and that's fine. I don't think I'm crashing out. I think I'm setting boundaries. Like there are certain things like I'm just not doing anymore. If you watched my last video for me decorating for the holidays, I literally slapped some reindeer on the table and I'm like, holiday decorating is done. Like I'm just not gonna be that mom, and I've accepted it. Again, my kids are really young, and I keep telling myself that, like, you have 2-year-old twins. Anybody I tell that to when I first meet them, I say I have a 4-year-old and 2-year-old twins, they're like, are you okay? So like I know I'm in the thick of it. I am in the thick of it. Mel and I were in the thick of it, and I understand that. So I'm like, you know what? I need to let go of these expectations right now. I do. Because again, like this is the season in life where I might not be able to do all the things that I want to do, and that's fine. Like there's plenty of more life to live. That's just one example. Like there's certain things like that Mel and I just discussed. Like don't expect me to do certain things anymore. Like there's certain things that we need to do to make sure that we are both happy and we're both on the same page. And it just kills me that women watch my videos and they think that I'm doing it all, which means like that they can do it all. Like no, babe, I'm not doing it all anymore. I'm done. I just don't care to put on this front that it's easy to do everything. It's not. I swear only women in America, we like applaud that. That doesn't happen anywhere else, I swear. It's only here that we're like, literally like I'll have TikToks come up for me where like a woman hired a night nurse and the comments are like, I prefer to have these bonding moments with my babe. Like, so somebody washing bottles while you sleep all of a sudden takes away from bonding moments with your baby. Like we are so brainwashed in this country to love suffering. And it's so misogynistic that men can have assistance. Men can have all this help. Men can literally, like, no one bats an eye when a man is on a work trip. No one bats an eye if a man wants to spend his whole morning golfing. The second a woman is like, I want housekeeping, I want a nanny, I want time to go to the gym every day, she's a terrible mother. And she hasn't completely lost herself in motherhood and given her all to her kids. Like, shut up. I'm so over it, y'all. Shut up. Literally, like when I get TikToks on my For You page where it'll be like stay-at-home mom with a nanny, the comments are just like coming at this poor girl. And I'm like, I know a lot of it is just like resentment. I know a lot of it is just anger, because how can we as women, like, don't call yourself a feminist and don't say that you support women if a woman living a soft life and getting taken care of triggers you. You are not a feminist. You do not love women. Like suddenly because you don't see a woman suffering, it's like an issue for you. Like to me, you're just as bad as a man. And I feel like I'm going off on a tangent here, but I'm just like so over it. I'm so over it. And I feel like I've been brainwashed by society for so many years to feel like I need to be this like superwoman. Like, but if someone calls me superwoman, that's like gonna be, I'm like, again, I turned 25 last year. I'm 26 now. Your brain clicks at 25. Let me tell you, you will get burnt out. You will. And I come from a privileged place of speaking because I luckily can afford to have extra help. I feel overwhelmed with having all this help. Other women, unfortunately, cannot have this much help, yet they're taking on the role of being the woman of the house and the man of this house. it's not gonna work, babe. Like, again, don't watch my videos and be like, well, Naz is doing it. Do not compare yourself to me. I hope it doesn't come off as discouraging. Again, anything I speak about is my personal experiences, my personal life. Nobody wants to talk about it. Like, literally nobody talks about it. And if they do talk about it, it's taboo. They don't want to feel like, they don't want to sound like they're a bad parent, or, you know, just sounding overwhelmed or whatever. Like, people kind of view that as kind of like a sign of weakness. And you don't want to feel that way as a woman, as a mother. And again, I'll say it. I'll say it. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. And I think that there needs to be like, not really like a warning, but I just want women to know, like, don't look at me as inspiration. Like, I'm this perfect person. I really am not. I'm the farthest thing from perfect. And again, I just think it's important as women, as mothers, like, you have to put yourself first. And it's the hardest thing in the world. Trust me, I know that. But when you don't put yourself first, when you don't fill up your cup, how are we gonna pour into your kid's cup when yours is empty? How? Explain to me how. And I think a lot of us who had parents like that are now grown up, and we reflect and we look back on it, and our parents were 9 times out of 10 stressed out, yelling all the time. Like, you would ask them a simple question and they'd like yell at you because they were stressed. We look back on it. A lot of us, again, like, if we've had parents like that, we look back on it and we're like, so that's why they were always angry. Now everything makes sense. And I don't want to be that. I don't want my kids to grow up and look back on it and be like, my mom was always stressed out and angry. I don't. I want them to remember my mom was happy. My mom lived a great life. My mom was a great mother. My mom was so fun and free-spirited. And like, that's how I want my kids to remember me. Not my mom was overworked, stressed out, never had time for herself. Like, ew, I don't want my kids to remember me that way. I literally yapped for 40 minutes. Definitely need to end this video here. But yeah, guys, I just want to end this video. Like, these are just the thoughts in my head. Again, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I don't want people to go into like think pieces and all this and all that. Like, we're just here. Like, you guys are really my friends. And this is how I would talk to literally my best friends. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. What a great way to end the year. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you again in my next video.